Every English teacher tells you the same thing. Study more words, learn more grammar, watch more videos, and you do. You study, you learn, you watch, and you still can't speak. Here is something nobody tells you. The problem is not what you are studying. The problem is what your brain is doing while you speak. I'm Alex. This is Imperfect English, and today we fix that. Let me describe what happens inside your head when you speak English right now. Someone asks you a question. Maybe it is simple. What did you do today? And immediately, your brain starts working. You think of the answer in your own language first. Then you try to find the English words for each part. Then you check if the grammar is right. Then you try to say it, and all of that takes time. Time you don't have. Because the other person is right there, waiting. And by the time you are ready to speak, the moment feels gone. This process has a name. It is called translating. And it is the single biggest reason learners freeze when they speak. Not grammar, not vocabulary, translation. Here is the problem with translating. Every language works differently. Different word order, different sounds, different rhythm, different logic. So when you take a thought from your language and you try to rebuild it in English, word by word, you are not speaking English. You are switching, going from one language to another, and switching takes time. Native speakers don't switch. They don't think in their language and translate. They think in English. The English word comes first. Before anything else. That is what you want, not to translate faster, to stop translating entirely. Now, I know what you are thinking. Alex, that sounds impossible. It is not impossible. But it does not happen by accident. It happens through practice. The right kind of practice. And that is what today's episode is about. Let's practice now. I will say a sentence. You repeat it after me. Ready? Translating takes time I don't have. I want to think in English. Not switching. Think directly. Good. Let me tell you something about how the brain really learns language. When you were a child, you did not learn your first language by translating. Nobody taught you grammar rules. Nobody said, okay, first think of the idea, then find the word, then check if it is correct. You just heard things. And slowly, those sounds started to mean something, not because you translated them, because you heard them enough times in the right situations that your brain connected the sound directly to the meaning. That is how real language learning works. Sound, meaning, direct, no translation in between. Your brain can still do this. It does not matter how old you are. It does not matter how long you have been stuck. You just have to give your brain the right input. And this podcast is built exactly for that. Every episode you listen to, every sentence you repeat out loud, you are building that direct connection. Sound, meaning, no translation. Repeat after me. My brain can learn to think in English. Sound connects directly to meaning. I don't need to translate. I just need to practice. Good, really good. So, how do you actually start thinking in English? Start with something simple. Label your world in English. When you look at something, a chair, a window, a cup of coffee, say the English word in your mind, not the word in your language first. The English word. Directly, chair, window, coffee. Do this all day. Every object you see. your brain will start to reach for English first. Not because you told it to, because you practiced it enough times that it happened on its own. Now the second thing. Think about your day in English. In the morning, before you check your phone, take 30 seconds. Think about what you are going to do today. In English. Simple sentences. I am going to work. I have a meeting at 10. I want to study English today. You don't need to say it out loud. Just think it. In English. Not your language first. English first. And the last one, honestly, the most powerful of the three. Shadow every day. When you listen to this podcast and repeat the sentences out loud, you are not just practicing how to say the sounds. You are training your brain to produce English without going through your language first. That is the whole point. Direct. Sound. Mouth. No translation. 5 minutes a day. That is enough. Repeat after me. I label my world in English. I think about my day in English. I shadow every day. My brain is learning to reach for English first. Good. I want to tell you something honest. This shift from translating to thinking in English does not happen in 1 week. It probably does not happen in 1 month. But here is what does happen. Day by day, little by little, the gap gets smaller. The first week you might notice one moment where the English word came before your language. Just one. But that one moment is everything, because it proves your brain can do it. Then it happens twice, then 5 times. Then you stop counting, and one day you are speaking, and you realize you are not translating. You are just talking. That is the shift, and it is coming for you. If you keep showing up, repeat after me. The shift is coming. I keep showing up. Day by day, the gap gets smaller. One day, I will just be talking, not translating, just talking. Good. That was really good. If this episode helped you, subscribe to Imperfect English. We put out a new episode every week. Slow, clear, made for you. We will be here. I'm Alex. This is Imperfect English. Take care.